Alright, this morning we're going to do something a bit different. I want to see how Bant 4 Swords plays out, so I'm going to run a simulated game against my mono black deck. Some changes I've made to the decks before is I took the dress down out of the main for Bant 4 Swords, replaced it with a Sphinx's Revelation, and then put dress down in the sideboard in lieu of one negate. Other than that, the sideboard and the deck is the same as depicted online. For mono black, I took out the 2 Ghost Quarters and 1 Urborg because I want Urborg for a commander deck. And the deck really needs 4 Urborgs and 4 Cabal Coffers, but I can't financially support that right now. The Ghost Quarters, losing Ghost Quarters from the main, that should be no problem because mono black still has 3 Fulminator Mage in the sideboard. Other sideboard changes is I took out the 2 Duress for 2 Collective Brutality. So escalate, discard a card, choose 1 or more, discard a card each time you choose another one. Target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an instant or sorcery from it, they throw it away. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn, or target opponent loses 2 life and you get 2 life. Other than that, the sideboard and the main deck are the same. So let's get started. Alright, rolling for first, 4 Swords Bant. 6. Rolling for first, mono black. 6. What the fuck? Rolling for first, Bant. 4. Rolling for first, mono black. 6. Okay, mono black it is. So let's do the opening hands. 3. So 4 Swords Bant, 2 Trolls, 2 Swords, 1 Land, and a Stone Fortune. That's not playable. So we're going to shuffle. We're going to mulligan. That's bullshit. I don't know how the hell it expects to play that. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Sidum. Okay, Troll, Caryatid, Land, Sword. So this is playable. So that's the opening hand for Bant. Opening hand for mono black is 3, 7. Let's see. So Ayara, First Unlocked Wind, Swamp, Fatal Push, Unearth, Swamp, Ayara. I got all 3 Ayaras? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well, it's capable. Okay, so Bant will put a Troll Acidic on the bottom because there's a mulligan. And let's start. So mono black plays a Swamp. Nothing else to play. Bant's turn. Bant draws Thrun, the last troll. Move this camera up. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, so let's play Misty Rainforest. And done. Mono black. Swamp. So they'll play a Swamp. Nothing to cast. Kind of a slow game, Jesus Christ. Okay, end of the turn. Bant will sacrifice that Misty Rainforest. Go to 19. Make sure this gets on camera. I'll go find a breeding pool and put it into play Tepid at the end of mono black's turn. Shuffle, 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 shuffling my cards, my beautiful cards, my sexy, expensive cardboard rectangles. Alright, so untap, draw, what the fuck? Okay, so Bant 4 Swords will play Hallowed Fountain, go to 17, tap 2 for a Sylvan Caryatid. Is this still getting on camera? Can you still see this? I need to raise the camera. So still in hand, 1 Thrun, 2 Trolls, and Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's put these here. Okay, Mono Black's turn. Mono Black draws Graveyard Trespasser, plays a Swamp, and taps out for a Ayara, first of Luckwing. So start draining out Bant. Man, that sucks. I can't really see it. Oh, Christ. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Untap, draw, play a Plains. So Bant 4 Swords now has 4 mana available. Let's make a problem for Mono Black. We'll play Thrun, the last troll. Can you even see that it's Thrun? God damn it. Alright, anyway, keep going. So Mono Black untaps, draws a Gifted Aetherborn. So Ayara, to remind everybody, whenever she or another black creature enters battlefield, each opponent loses. Oh, okay, I forgot that trigger. I forgot that it triggers for her too. So Mono Black is actually at 21, and Bant is actually at 16. Alright, so what do we want here? Okay. There's nothing to unearth in the graveyard. Nothing to unearth. Can't target the Sylvan Caryatid or Thrun if they don't push. There's Gifted Aetherborn and Graveyard Trespasser. So, Graveyard Trespasser, there's nothing to exile, but it's a big threat. So let's get that down. 3. And then, of course, Mono Black still has 2 Ayaras, which there's already one in play. She's legendary, so I've got 2 dead cards. Alright, so drains, Banned for 1, 22 to 15. Ayara can attack, but she'd be attacking into Thrun, so that doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. So untap. Although if she did attack into Thrun and died, then Graveyard Trespasser would have something to eat out of the graveyard, and I could simply play another Ayara. No, I won't do that. So draw. Ooh. Elspeth, Knight Errant. Alright, so tap, white, white, another color. Play Elspeth. We will +1 her to give Thrun +3/+3 and flying until the end of the turn. Thrun will attack for 7. Bang! And now both decks are equalized. Where's that? 5. There's the 5. If I'd drawn to the land, I would have played Sword of Fire and Ice, but I didn't draw to the land. Alright, so Mono Black, untap, draw another Swamp. Still can't Fatal Push either of the creatures. Elspeth is a problem. So the way is clear for both of these to attack. Max, be quiet. So both Ayara and Trespasser will attack Elspeth, getting her off the board. And then I will spend 2 to play the Gifted Aetherborn. So there's still a blocker. A black creature came into play. So Mono Black goes up 1. Mono Bant goes down 1. Up and down. Alright, Mono Bant draws a Caryatid. Alright, so let's get that sword down. Should probably play the carry did. But mono black has no way of getting rid of that sword. No way of getting rid of the creatures. Could attack with Thrun, but I cannot regenerate him. So I'm not going to attack. So untap. Draw, which is Cottage. There's nothing to get, so I'm not going to play that yet. There is nothing to cast, because I've got 2 Ayaras, Unearth, nothing in the graveyard, Fatal Push, can't target anything, Witch's Cottage, not ready for it yet, don't need it. So, mono black, do I want to attack? He would die to Thrun, she would die to Thrun. So attack the Gifted Aetherborn, because Death Touch, cannot regenerate Thrun. Alright, so take 2, and Max, shut it. Alright, so draw for Bant. Oh, good. So Windswept Heath. Go ahead and sacrifice it to get. So we will pay 1 life. And then we'll get a basic forest. So we don't take any more damage. What is it, Max? You have food. You have food. You have water. The door's open. You can go outside on the balcony, you stupid cat. Jesus Christ. So, what to do now? Okay, let's equip that sword to Thrun. And let's attack. Now, in this instance, mono black definitely doesn't want to get hit with that sword. Well, these are both 2/3s, so it's not like he can do a whole lot of... He can't kill anybody. She's a 2/3, he's a 2/3, he's a 3/3. So even if the shock trigger targets a creature, it can't kill it. But mono black would take 6 from Thrun, 8 would be at 10. Would you just be quiet, you stupid cat? So that would be 8. Bant would draw a card. Let's block with Ayara. So we'll block with Ayara. No damage. And then, since didn't have to regenerate, we'll go ahead and get down that second Sylvan Caryatid. And then mono black's turn. So untap, that's already untapped. Draw. Another Witch's Cottage. Don't really need it. So let's tap 3. We'll get down another Ayara. Okay, Graveyard Trespasser attacks. Gifted Aetherborn attacks. Graveyard Trespasser exiles Ayara. So goes up 1 from that trigger to 19. Bant goes down to 10. Okay. Does Bant want to get hit by that Aetherborn? Oh, and the Ayara trigger. So Bant is actually down another 1. Bant is at 9. Unless I already counted it, which I don't think I did, but I could have, and now I'm just losing my mind. Alright. So, block the Caryatid. So Caryatid dies because of Death Touch. Mono black still gains 2 life. Okay, Bant's turn. And tap. This is not looking good. Draw. Misty Rainforest. So play the Rainforest. Go down to 8. We'll get a basic island. It's basically an island. so now I can start doing more things. Okay, so attack with Thrun. Just throw Ayara in front of it so I don't take damage from the sword. And then 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. Green, green, white. Troll Ascetic. So I have a blocker that can regenerate. Okay, Mono Black's turn. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Play Swamp. And still can't kill anything, but needs to attack. Attack the Trespasser. I still have the Unearth. And Troll Ascetic can block it and kill it, so attack, attack. Graveyard Trespasser will eat this Ayara. Bant will go down. Mono Black will go up. Wow, this Mono Black deck is better than I thought. And then, after resolving combat. Jesus Christ. Thrun is tapped. Troll Ascetic. Alright. So, Sylvan Caryatid. Do I need that? I can play another one next turn. So, Sylvan Caryatid will block the Aetherborn and die. Death Touch. Mono Black's up to 25. But tap for 1 green before it dies. Tap for 1 green, 1 more. Regeneration Shield will run Troll Ascetic. Troll Ascetic will block Graveyard Trespasser and regenerate. Trespasser will die. And then Mono Black will play Ayara. Go up to 26. Bant will go down to 8. And we'll unearth the Trespasser. Another black creature came into play. So that's 27 to 7. Damn. Damn, this is getting real. Alright, Bant's turn. Untap. Yeah, bro, something good. Guys, this ain't trapped. So I've got Geist, Sylvan Caryatid, and Troll Ascetic in hand. Need to get something through. So attack with Thrun, the last troll. Well, hell, Mono Black has got so much life, they're just going to take the 8. They're going to take 6 from Thrun, and they're going to take 2 from the sword. The shock, when it hits a player, draw a card and shock something. And Bant will draw a Windswept Heath. So play a land for the turn. 1, 2, 3. Let's get down. Need to leave some regeneration up. So 1, 2, another Sylvan Caryatid. 1, 2, and then I'll lose my regeneration. Anyway, I'll sacrifice the Windswept Heath for a basic Plains. Can Bant pull this out, or is it pretty much doomed? Okay, so that's tapped. Don't have the mana to regenerate anything because she has Summoning Sickness. I only have 1 land available. Mono Black, what are you going to do? Untap. Draw. Oh, another Graveyard Trespasser. So, Graveyard Trespasser comes into play. Bant gets drained for 1. Mono Black goes up to 20. And Graveyard Trespasser will exile Sylvan Caryatid from Bant, meaning another 1. So Bant is down to 5. Mono black is up to 21. Man, tight game. Game's not over yet. And attack. Attack with Aetherborn. Attack with Ayara. Oh, second Ayara trigger. So Bant is actually at 4. And attack with the Trespasser. Alright, so Bant has to block pretty much everything. Shiza. So block Ayara. No trades because she's 2/3. This is 0/3. Block the Aetherborn. The troll said I can't regenerate it. Aetherborn dies. And I need the Geist. That's already blocked. So take 3 from the Trespasser. Bant is at 1. I have to draw a Worship or some S-game. All mono black has to do is play any black creature. Next turn, Gerald Messenger. Huh. Wow, that mono black deck is pretty good. Alright, so that was a pretty good simulation. How would I sideboard? So I would sideboard in for Bant. I would take out the Troll Ascetics, and I would put in 3 Scavenging Ooze. I would take out something else also for a Mirran Crusader. For mono black, how would I sideboard? Maybe the Revoker to stop a Planeswalker. Probably Collective Brutality. No. Deathmark really doesn't do anything because of all the hexproof. There's really nothing to sideboard in. Maybe Erebos, God of the Dead? Alright, so that was the first game. I'll do some sideboarding and then record another one. Alright, round 2. Bant 4 Swords versus Mono Black and Modern. Bant 4 Swords has sided out 4 Troll Ascetics in favor of 2 Scavenging Ooze and 2 Mirran Crusader. Bant will go first because lost the previous game. So 4. Okay, this is more interesting. Alright, fetch, leak, voice resurgent, worship, that would be good. Path to exile, and a sword that mono black can't deal with. Alright, mono black, what you got for your opening hand? 2, 4, 6, 7. Wow, a lot of land. A lot of land. Okay, so 5 swamps, Fatal Push, Jarl's Messenger. The reason I'm leaving the Fatal Push in here, even though it can't deal with most of the creatures that Bant has, it can deal with that 4/4 Angel that the Geist of St. Traft creates. And a 4/4 flyer could be a problem for mono black. So there's mono black's hand. Bant 4 Swords will play a Misty Rainforest, and then pass the turn. Mono black draws. Ooh, Dali Voidwalker. Play Swamp, pass the turn. Into black's turn, Bant will sack that Rainforest for Hallowed Fountain, because the other Misty Rainforest can get a basic forest, allowing us to cast the Voice of Resurgence. So down to 19. That's of course assuming I don't draw another land I'd rather play. So untap, draw, Breeding Pool. Don't want to play that now. Probably to play that now. Take 2. Okay, let's get down Voice of Resurgence. Now mono black could Fatal Push that Voice of Resurgence, but is that too much glare? I guess that's actually helping. But of course, if mono black casts the Fatal Push on its turn, the Bant player will get 2 tokens. With Voice Resurgence, you get a token if an opponent casts a spell on your turn, and you get a token if the voice dies. So it's not going to do that. Alright, draw, forest, Sumph. Play the Dalthy Voidwalker. So now, if the Voice of Resurgence dies, Voidwalker will exile it. Bant will untap, draw, another Misty Rainforest. Neat. Okay, that Voidwalker can't block. So Voice of Resurgence attacks for 2. Mono black goes down to... How do they gain life? I forgot to reset it from the previous game. Okay, so 18. And then, just to make sure they can't do any shenanigans, path to exile the Dalthy Voidwalker. Exiling it. Mono black will go get a swamp. Put in play tapped. And shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. Alright. Mono black's turn. Untap. Draw. Another swamp. Okay. Play Jarl's Messenger. Comes into play tapped. Hits 4 swords for 2. 4 swords goes down to 15 life. 4 swords turn. Okay, draw. Another sword. That's 2 of the 4. We're at 50% sword power. Okay, into black's turn, sacrifices Misty Rainforest. I should have done that before. I'm just going to do it now for expediency's sake. Sack this other Misty Rainforest. That's 2 life. And I will get basic land so I don't hurt myself. Let's get a forest for the Misty Rainforest. And we'll get an island. So there's the island. Let's put that there. Let's put that there next to the other green. Okay. So now and against mono black, that worship isn't so good. I probably should have sided it out because black can make mono black can make Bant lose life. Worship only cares about damage, not loss of life. So even behind a worship, Bant can still die. Okay, I want to keep up mana for that mana leak. So, voice will attack. Should it attack? Because he will block, he will attack with the messenger because he doesn't care if it dies. That is 3 damage, so voice will stay. Won't cast anything. Mono black is thinking something is up. Draw, Another swamp. Yeah, baby. Okay. Draw some messenger attack. Voice dies. Here is a 1/1 creature because a token from the voice. Alright, that's it. He dies. He comes back with Undying. So he is now a 4/3. And lose 2 life because his messenger came into play. Wow, Jesus Christ, this is not looking good again. Draw Geist of St. Trapped. Cool. But now I don't have enough mana for the mana leak. This is now a 2/2 creature. And Mono Black takes its turn. Oh, Dark Confidant! Tap tap. Play Swamp. Jesus, that's a lot of swamps. And draw some messenger attacks for 4. It is a 4/3, so even if I block with the token or the Geist, they will die and Geralt's Messenger will live. So it's better just to take the 4 because we're going to play Sword of Light and Shadow. Provided I Bant draws into the land. So Bant's turn, draw. Okay, that's not bad. That can work. So blue, green, Scavenging Ooze. Geist attacks. This is now a 3/3. Well, if that would be 4 actually. So the Angel comes into play when Geist attacks, and the token, whose power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures I control, Bant 4 Swords controls. Here's the Angel. Can you see it on camera? Oh, hallelujah! Yeah, I got special Angel tokens. So that'll be 4. That'll be 2. He's not going to block with a Confidant. Or would he? If I was playing, would I block with a Confidant? Probably not. So that hits for 4. That hits for 4. That hits for 2. That'd be 10. I would risk it. If I was playing, and I am playing, I'm playing one, I'm going to risk it. So take 10 damage. Alright. So Mono Black's turn. Untap. Reveal. Thieves Guild Enforcer off of Dark Confidant. Draw for the turn. Draw. Oh, Ayara. Okay, this is not looking good again. So 3. Okay. I'm not going to change the life total because it's going to go up now because of Ayara. So, Mono Black is actually at 9 because of Dark Confidant. But we're going to spend 3, play Ayara. Bant goes down to 6. Stays at 10. And then we can flash into play the Thieves Guild Enforcer, but Bant knows we have it, so we might as well cast it. Cast her. So we cast her. Another black creature came into play, so that's another drain. Is that all in? Yeah, I guess that's kind of on camera. Now, Geralt's Messenger attacks for 4. Have to block. It's a 4/3, so we will use Scavenging Ooze. I really don't want to exile this guy. Oh, the Angel's gone, and this is now down to a 3/3 because the Angel goes away at the end of combat. Exile the Voice of Resurgence. Gain 1 life because it's a creature. Ooze is now a 3/3. Trades with Giralf's Messenger, but Ayara will. But then damage won't be dealt. If I sacrifice it, damage will be dealt because damage no longer uses the stack. But Ayara kind of needs to get rid of that Scavenging Ooze, so it'll die. Because Scavenging Ooze against mono black with recursion is kind of good. And the token goes down to 2. Alright, so draw. Oh, good, another voice. I need to get a sword down, but I need to get more creatures down. Okay. I need a sword. But if I cast the sword, I can't mana leak. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. So, white-green for Voice of Resurgence. This token goes up to 3. She's a 1/1. Bant has 5 cards in graveyard, so she does not have Death Touch. Just to remind everybody her abilities. So if an opponent has 8 or more cards in the graveyard, she gets +2/+1 in Death Touch. With 5, 3 short. So untap. Because I'm getting ahead of myself. So, would I attack? Probably wants to kill that Geist. So, let's try attack, attack. Token is a 3/3. Geist is a 2/2. Angel comes into play. That token becomes a 4/4. Kind of have to do it. So Fatal Push the Angel. But then Bant Four Swords gets another token because the spell was cast on Bant's turn, but it can't attack. Geist is still coming. That 4/4 is still coming. Ayara is tapped. Confidant will block Geist and kill it. Thieves Guild Enforcer will block the 4/4. And die. And these get smaller and weaker. Okay, so that's Bant's turn. Mono Black's turn. Untap. Ooh, Dark Confidant. So the Dark Confidant comes into play. Drains Bant for 1. Bant is now at 5. Is it on cast or comes into play? I forget. Enters the battlefield. So actually, if we... They got plenty of mana. Mana Leak's freaking useless now. Okay. So that's Mono Black's turn. Bant's turn. Draw. Hey, Windswept Teeth. So we'll pay 1 life. We're down to 4. Ooh. It's getting real. Oh. Getting real. Getting real nasty. So, go get a basic land so we don't shock ourselves to death. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sword of Light and Shadow. Equipping the Voice of Resurgence. And attack. Attack. Attack, attack. Okay. So, this is 4. that Mono Black can't do anything about. So they're going to take 4 from this guy. These 2 3/3s. That would be 10 damage. So Mono Black will block one of the tokens with Confidant, and since he would just die anyway, I don't need to spend mana. Ayara will sacrifice him to draw a card. Let me reread this. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. Yep. Another fucking swamp. Jesus Christ. And should Ayara herself have blocked? Because she taps. Yeah. She would still die. Kind of need her. So one of the tokens is blocked. He is not blocked. So that's 4, 7 damage. Mono Black is down to 5. Bant gets to raise the dead. Let's get the scavenging ooze actually. And gain 3 life. So back up to 7. How are we doing that time? Oh, the battery's going to die. So Mono Black untaps. Draws Voidwalker. Drains Bant for 1. No point in attacking with the art because we still have this tapped now 4/4. No, this is my hand. What am I doing? This is in my hand. So Bant untaps. Draws. Sword of Feast and Famine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so my damn battery wouldn't give me the additional 30 seconds I need to finish this game. Anyway, we had cast Sword of Feast and Famine, equip it to this voice. It's now a 6/6 that Mono Black can't do anything about. They're at 6 life, so that's game. So Bant 4 Swords wins. Okay. That's pretty interesting. I kind of like this deck. Alright, let's run the tiebreaker. Okay, Mono Black versus Bant 4 Swords tiebreaker. Bant is going to make no changes, no sideboard changes, going to maintain the 2 Mirran Crusaders, the 2 Scavenging Ooze in lieu of the Troll Ascetics. Mono Black is going to side something out for that Phyrexian Revoker to try to deal with the sword. But what? There's 3 of her. Fatal Push. So side out a Fatal Push because the only creatures it can really deal with are Voice of Resurgence, which just creates another creature. It just staves off the problem. Angel tokens from Geist of St. Traft, and of course the voice tokens. Still, there are 3 Fatal Pushes in Mono Black. Alright, let's reset the life totals. 20 to 20. And Mono Black can go first. Let's see what the opening hand is. 3, 7. Okay, 2 lands, which is sufficient. So 2 lands. Gifted Aetherborn, Liliana of Lost Hope, our first card that we'll play turn 1, Dark Confidant, and Voidwalker. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. And obviously we're going to play that Inquisition first. Let's see what Bant 4 Swords gets. Three. Okay, 2 lands and a mana leak. 4. Sword of Fire Knight. Ooh, Archangel Elspeth. Okay. And Noble Hierarch. So we have 2 lands, Bant Bird, Archangel Elspeth, Sword of Fire and Ice, Scavenging Ooze, and a Mana Leak. So let's put those there. Okay, Mono Black goes first. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, so what would I really not want to deal with if I was playing Mono Black? I can't get Elspeth. I can get the Sword, Ooze, Leak, Hierarch. I kind of don't care about the Leak because the deck has a lot of recursion. It's running 3 Unearths and Liliana the Last Hope in order to get creatures back. And typically, what would be Mana Leak is a creature. And then there's the Noble Hierarch, which is Mana Acceleration. And then that damn sword. Okay, get rid of the sword because Mono Black has ways to deal with creatures, but no way to deal with artifacts. Alright, so Bant's turn. Draw. Ooh, Geist of St. Traft. Perfect timing. So we'll play Windswept Heath. Do we want to shock ourselves? No. No, we won't worry about that. We'll just get a basic forest. It's basically a forest. Play the Hierarch. Pass the turn. Hierarch comes up. Okay, so Mono Black. Untap. Draw. Ooh, Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay, nice, I got the combo. Play a Swamp. So now we have options. We can play the Voidwalker. Play Dark Confidant and start drawing cards. We can play the Aetherborn, which is a deadly threat. And we need to start getting damage down, so we'll play the Voidwalker of Mono Black. Okay, so Bant Force Hordes, their turn. Untap. Draw. Second Geist. But, okay, not too bad. Alright, play the Misty Rainforest. And we're going to leave this up for Mana Leak. So untap, draw, another Dark Confidant. Voidwalker attacks. Force Hordes goes down to 16. And Dark Confidant, which gets leaked. So Mana Leak, they can't pay the 3. Dark Confidant goes to the graveyard. But Mana Leak gets exiled under the Voidwalker. And at the end of the turn, Misty Rainforest gets exiled under the Voidwalker. Oh, okay, I see why that's such a good card now. And we're sacrificing the Misty Rainforest to get, let's see, we've got green, we need white, blue. Let's get the Hollowed Fountain. Okay, Bant untaps. Draws Sword, Feast and Famine. And plays Geist of St. Traft. So when he attacks, he'll get the Exalted trigger. He'll be at 3/3. And the Angel. Alright, so untap here. Draw. Fatal Push. Kind of need another land though. Huh. So we can Fatal Push the Angel. And also cast Thieves Guild Enforcer, which she comes into play, will cause Bant to mill 2 cards, which will be exiled under the Voidwalker. And Voidwalker has a mana leak. This is getting interesting. But he has to tap to do it, so he's not going to attack. So he's got a mana leak standing behind me, and Bant knows it. Draw. Okay, Elspeth's Knight Errant. So we're not going to cast anything because of that mana leak. Alright, so Geist attacks for 3. Angel comes into play. Fatal Push the Angel. So she dies. Still 3 from the Geist. So 17. End of Bant's turn. Flash into play the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay. Bant mills 2 cards. Thrun. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is bad. So, Doughty Voidwalker. I can sacrifice Doughty Voidwalker and play it without paying its mana cost. So at the end of Bant's turn, that's probably what's going to happen. Whew. Okay, so Bant has attacked, not going to cast anything. Sacrifice Doughty Voidwalker and play Thrun, the last troll, for free. And these are still exiled with void counters, so if they get another Voidwalker, they can cast them. Untap. Draw. Draw a Swamp. Okay. Play Liliana the Last Hope. +1 her to kill the Hierarch. Thieves Guild Enforcer attacks for 1. Thrun attacks for 4. There are only 3 cards in the graveyard, so the Enforcer does not have Death Touch. That's 5 damage. Wow. Okay, so Bant untaps, draws, Misty Rainforest, plays it, goes down to 10 to get should probably get a Shockland actually, but kind of running low on life now. So just get a basic island. I need that Geist to block Thrun. But I also need a creature to equip the sword to, so let's play the sword. And we're going to get hurt real bad. Pass the turn. Draw. Oh, another swamp. Okay, so what is Mono Black Control going to do? Neg 2 Liliana. top 2 cards into the graveyard. And then put one of these creatures back on top. Probably the Voidwalker. So the Voidwalker goes back on top. Then attack for 5. Well, there's no point attacking with her because guys can just kill her. So attack for 4. Bant takes 4, goes down to 6. And then mono black control just casts out its hand. Casts out its hand. So it's got a Thrun. It's got Liliana. Let's put her up here because she's a planeswalker. Huh. Not looking good. Okay, so untap, draw, land. Okay, so equip guys to the sword. Sword of Feast and Famine, texture from black and green. When it hits mono black, they have to discard a card. They have no cards in hand, so that doesn't matter. But Bant will get to untap all of their lands, so attack for 4. Plus 4 from the Angel. Nothing flies, so can't block the Angel. They're all black, so they can't block the Geist. That's 9 damage. 17 minus 9 is 8. 8 to 6. I should let me do this smarter. Okay, so sacrifice that. I'm getting kind of excited. I'm making a lot of mistakes. Not playing really tightly. I apologize for that. So before I attacked, because I've got a Sword of Feast down, before I attacked, and it has to be so go get a plains. Tap that for green, tap that for colorless. Play the ooze. Tap those for the sword to equip the sword. Okay, that's the way I should have done it. I'm just I'm just having a good time and not really thinking things through as carefully as I should. Alright. So they've taken damage. We untap our lands. They discard a card. They have nothing. The Angel goes away at the end of combat. We have 4 mana available. So let's get down. White, 2 more. Archangel Elspeth. And plus neg to her, not plus 1 her, neg to her to create a 1/1 soldier token with lifelink. So there's our soldier with lifelink. Okay, mono black's turn. So untap, draw. Hey, so a Dark Confidant hits for 2. That's in our hand, and then draw a swamp. Yay! So play the swamp for the Voidwalker. All right, Liliana can +1 and give the soldier neg 2, neg 1 until end of turn. And attack with Thrun, attack with the Forcer, Confidant, attacks with everything. There's only 1 blocker, so even if the Scavenge Goose blocks the Thrun, That's 2, 4, 5. That's still lethal. So, Bant 4 swords loses. Fatality. Alright, so that was interesting. Let me get this posted and see if any of you like it. If you like this, do let me know. Put in the comments. Subscribe, lick and subscribe. And I'll do it again. I'll do more of this if you enjoy it. If nobody enjoys it, if it's like my pub videos that nobody watches, then I'll think of something else to do.